Hey guys, it's me, it's PokemonTripHD, and we are back today with the Battle Union Season 3, Week 3, up against Jack, aka Just Weavile, and the Wolverhampton Weaviles. If you want to go check out Jack, I'll leave his links in the description down below. I recommend checking him out. He's a really funny guy, and he's British too, so just like half the people in the league. But anyways, so week number 3, this is a pretty hype week. We are currently 2-0. We're going against Jack in the Wolverhampton Weaviles, and they are 1-1, though they're technically 2-0 because the week that they lost, Jack only lost because he missed a high jump kick with Mega Medicham, which is like a kind of bad way to lose. So, I mean, if he landed the high jump kick, he would have won. So technically, he's 2-0. That's the way I took him as. So, and also, I know Jack is a fantastic battler, so obviously no reason to doubt him at all. Let me just make sure I pressed record. I did. Whew, that would have been bad. Okay, so this matchup, it's a really important match because, like I said, we're currently 2-0, and we don't want to start losing now. It's still too early in the season to start losing, so we really need to win this match. Also, we have a really nice team matchup against Jack, so hopefully we can be able to pull off this win. Our team, if you did not watch the team analysis, I'll go over our team really quickly, and maybe I'll show, like, Troadsaid signs of the Pokemon at the top and stuff, because those things are really, really cool, like the... Yeah, you'll see in a minute. Anyways, our team is Megalopony, Avalugg, Kyurem, Umbreon. We have Umbreon. This is bad. What was it? Okay. Mew, I forgot Mew, and Entei. Okay, that's the team. I should remember the team. But anyways, that's the team. And I recommend you watch the team analysis if you want to know more. We have some Entei with Fire Spin and Toxic and Sunny Day to beat that Slow King, and then Sacred Fire is the last move. Umbreon standard. Mew, we have a Rocks, Aura Sphere, Psychic Mew. Megalopony, it's basically standard with Facade for the Volk in case we get burned. Kyurem, it's a Scarf Kyurem. And then Avalugg, we got a defensive Avalugg with Mirror Coat. So that's the team. And the 6 that I'm predicting, that I was predicting Jack to bring, because remember, this is it's a post-com. It's not a live com, as you guys know. I probably should have mentioned that, but it's like post-live com. Anyways. 6, I think Jack is gonna bring. He's definitely bringing Mega Medicham. I think I said this in the thing, but anyways, I don't think I did actually. Mega Medicham, Crobat, Landorus, Volcarona, Slowking, and Bisharp. I think that's 6. Those are the 6 that I was predicting him to bring. But anyways, it's about time that we get right into this battle. So let's do it. Let's do it. So, well, not battle, team preview. So, team preview is going to start right now. Okay, so, Jack's team, as you can see, the team is bringing Volcarona, Slowking, Mega Medicham, Venusaur, Aggron, and Manectric. So, that is a Mega Medicham. Of course, we know that's not a Mega Aggron or Mega Venusaur. It's Mega Medicham. Looking at his team, I noticed he brought the Venusaur, he brought the Manectric, and he brought the Aggron. Those 3 I did not think he was going to bring because I didn't think they match up too well against my team. But he does bring them, of course, so he definitely has some sort of plan, which it's kind of scary, but he needs to have some sort of Scarfer. At least that's what I was thinking. He's probably going to have a Scarfer to outspeed Megalopony, because if he doesn't, Megalopony honestly puts in a lot of work against his team, so I'm not sure what his Scarfer is going to be. But our dedicated lead for this matchup is going to be the Avalugg. Of course, I waited to pick the lead just so that it made it seem like that I don't know what to pick as a lead. It's kind of like, you know, the mind games and stuff, so I'm definitely leading Avalugg because, like I said, I want to catch that Slowking with a Mirror Coat. That would be the ideal situation, so we're leading off with the Avalugg, of course, and he's probably, I predicted probably a Slowking lead or a Mega Medicham lead, one of those 2 to lead, because they match up pretty well against most of my team. So he ends up leading off with the Manectric, though, to get off a Volt Switch, which, you know, it's not too bad. We'll lead with the Avalugg. And this is where I was kind of debating, like, is he just gonna Flamethrower right now, or is he gonna Volt Switch? I mean, no matter what, I can Mirror Coat and I can get a kill right now. So, you know what? Let's do that. And he goes for the Volt Switch. I'm thinking, okay, this is ideal. Also, he brings us all the way down to sturdy, so he's Specs, and we have 7 IVs and Spadef, if you remember, with 0 Spadef investment, just so that the Slowking will be a guaranteed Mirror Coat kill with Scald. Anyways, he goes out to the Slowking. We hit him with the Mirror Coat. We got it, the Mirror Coat, boys. We did it. We did it. Slowking is gone, turn 1. I wish I did this live. This was, like, the best moment of, like, my entire... Like, this entire season so far, this is the best moment. Avalugg got a kill, first of all. Second of all, it was a Mirror Coat kill. I did this. Second of all, it's a Mirror Coat kill. And third of all, it was on the Slowking, which is like the one Pokemon stopping Lopunny and Entei and Kyurem. And we got rid of that bad boy, and I spit, and it was disgusting. Anyways, he brings in the Aggron, and we can just click Superpower right now. If he misses a Head Smash or he sets up Rocks, we gotta kill this Aggron too. So we're gonna click that Superpower right now. And I was just ecstatic This is like the best turn 1 I think ever in the history, and I can't switch anything out, of course, because the head smash 2 kills everything on my team if he's banded. But as you can see, he takes Rocky Helmet, and then he takes Life Orb Rico, so he is Life Orb. So this thing's not Scarfed. Even if he was Scarfed, he doesn't outspeed Lopunny, so I mean, Aggron's slow, it's Molasses, so it's all good. It is all good. And right now, I took a little minute to debate like what I should send out, because Lopunny, our only fighting move is Power Up Punch, and Power Up Punch does like 60 some odd percent to this Aggron, so we're not going to take it out from where it's at right now. It's pretty obvious. Entei, we could go out to Entei and Sacred Fire, but if we miss, we're going to be in a bad situation. Although he doesn't have a switch into Sacred Fire anymore, it's something to know, because Slowking is his only Entei switch-in, but that's it's kind of bye-bye right now. And then he also Mew is the other one that I was debating between Entei and Mew, and I decided in the end to go Mew, because Mew can just Aura Sphere and take him out. And he might not be expecting the Aura Sphere, though it's pretty obvious I'm carrying Aura Sphere because Bisharp, but he might not expect it. Who knows? Who knows? He might be kind of flustered from that turn 1 with the Avalugg and beautifulness. But we're just going to click Aura Sphere. It's a very safe move that we can go for. He's going to end up going out into the Volcarona, though. We're going to Aura Sphere. We're gonna do like nothing from the Aura Sphere, which, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's the Volcarona. We can deal with this. We do have the Entei in the back, Spadef Entei with lefties, which is a perfect switch into this Volcarona, because unless he carries a hidden power that can hit us, he's probably not gonna do much. And also, it's likely he's gonna go for the Bug Buzz right now because the Mew is on the field. But we got to Entei, and as you can see, he goes for the hidden power, and it looks like hidden power rock for the Kyurem also. It does a good chunk of damage. It shows us that, well, we already saw leftovers last turn, so I just didn't mention that, but we get leftovers back. We can take 2 more hidden power rocks. It takes 3 to take us out, so we can take 2 more. I debated this turn for a while because, judging by how much Aura Sphere did, I know it's resisted, but he's probably going to be some bulky variant because he does have leftovers too. Maybe he's bulky so that a Lopunny's return doesn't 2 a kill. That might be the case. I mean, who knows? Because we do need to run Jolly. He knows that we have to run Jolly because Crobat is a thing, which he didn't even end up bringing. So I'm going to click Toxic right now because I want to Toxic this Volcarona, because if it's defensive, Sacred Fire is not a 2 kill because we have no attack investment at all. So I click Toxic and he goes Venusaur, which is like mind-blowing. Like, huh? Venusaur? What is going on? It's probably going out to Venusaur just to sack it off to get a free switch into like Medicham, but this is bad for us because I don't want to take a Life Orb. I don't want to take a Life Orb Earthquake, which he might be. He might be Sunny Day with Life Orb and like Sludge Bomb and Growth or something. So I'm gonna switch out. I don't want to stay in, of course. Taking any, and even like a Life Orb Sludge Bomb, it's gonna do a lot of damage and it's not gonna be tasty. So our free switch in right now is well, it's not really free, but you know what I mean. Our fantastic switch in is gonna be the Umbreon. We can take any hit from this Venusaur pretty darn easily. So we're gonna go out into a Sudamaru. And he's going to end up going for the Sleep Powder. Misses, which is actually good for us because I can go for the, just go for the Foul Play, get off some damage, see maybe what item he is potentially. Also, if he goes for a Sleep Powder again and lands it, we get a burn a turn of sleep, so it's a good time all around. And we get a burn a turn of sleep right there, which is awesome. Now I'm thinking, okay, this thing's asleep. He's probably going to either Sunny Day or he's going to, you know, I thought I was predicting Sunny Day. Honestly, I was predicting Sunny Day. So I'm gonna go out to Kyurem, and he actually goes out into the Aggron as I go out into Lancelot, the Kyurem. And this is good for us because we can just click Earth Power and kill this thing. I can't predict, but there's no reason to predict because this Aggron's in front of our face, and if we click any move besides Earth Power, we're not gonna kill this thing. And if he clicks Heavy Slam or if he clicks Head Smash, then this is a dead Kyurem, and there's no point in losing Kyurem over something so silly, so I'm just going to click Earth Power. It's all around the safest play to do. But of course, he's going to swap him. He has no reason to stay in, and he goes out into the Venusaur, and Earth Power is going to do nothing. It's literally going to do nothing. Also, I could have predicted this and gone for the Ice Beam, but even if we went for the Ice Beam, I think he would have barely hanged on, I believe. If he has some sort of Spadef investment, he would have barely hanged on. Even if he has no Spadef investment, as long as he's max HP, I won't take him out. Because we are timid, not modest. But right now, I was really wishing I was like Life Orb or X Repel or something, you know? Because that would be great. We'd be able to basically kill like everything on his team if we were X Repel or Life Orb. Because Aggron, Venusaur, Volcarona, we have super effective moves to all 3 of those. And then Manectric, of course, super effective move. Just the Medicham is the only thing that we can't kill. Other than the Slowking, which is already gone. So we're going to swap out because we are Scarfed and Earth Power. Earth Power is doing like 0 damage. I'm going to go into the Entei this time because he's going to go for an offensive move, of course. And he goes for the Sludge Bomb. No poison, thankfully. And this is actually really, really good that he didn't get a poison because if he got a poison, this Entei would be basically useless right now. So we're just going to click Sacred Fire now. We might outspeed this thing because we do have a higher base speed, and it looks like he's a bulky variant with the black sludge, as we saw earlier from the Earth Power, which I didn't mention. But so we're gonna go for the Sacred Fire, and it's not gonna take him out, which is like, oh my gosh. We do see that he's probably a bulky variant, or he might not be defensive. He's probably especially defensive because of, or maybe he's not even. I don't even know, because I don't think Sacred Fire would take him out. Because Sacred Fire, if he's defensive, does like 50%. So I'm not really sure what kind of spread that Venusaur was. I didn't even ask, but we got a burn, and we take out the Venusaur, which is fine and dandy. Entei picking up a knockout in its first time in action, which is pretty cool. And also, now he's going to be forced out to go into something other than the Volcarona, because I believe a Volcarona's Hidden Power Rock, unless he's invested, does not take us out. So, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Actually, I think it might be a roll to take us out. I'm not quite sure. But I think it's a roll to take us out. Anyways, Manectric's in here now, and we know this thing specs from the Volt Switch that he did on the Avalugg. So I'm going to make a sort of offensive switch. I'm going to go to Kyurem, because we can go to Umbreon, but Umbreon's asleep. That's just going to invite the Medicham in. So we're going to go Kyurem. Because if we go Kyurem, he's probably going to Volt Switch out into the Volcarona, or possibly the Medicham. Again, because Medicham can fake out. But it's most likely going to be the Volcarona. So I'm going to go out to Kyurem. And as he might also go for Overheat right now, but if he goes for an Overheat, he's going to have to switch out the next turn anyways. He goes for the Volt Switch, thankfully, because a Specs Overheat would have actually done a lot of damage. It would have hurt. But he's going to go for the Volt Switch, and of course, would you guess who he's going to bring out? He's going to bring out the Volcarona. Spoilers, he's going to bring out the Volcarona. And we are Scarf, so we're guaranteed to outspeed the Volcarona. Even if we weren't, we would. It's not like Volcarona can OHKO us. Even HP Rock doesn't OHKO us. So he's going to go Volcarona. And we just get to click Rock Tomb right now. It's a very obvious click because he's probably not going to switch. We're going to Rock Tomb. We're not going to take him out, which means he definitely has some sort of bulk investment. We get the speed drop, and he's going to Quiver, which is perfectly fine. We just got to click Rock Tomb again and knock out this Volcarona. Unless he switches, because if he switches, that would kind of stink. But, I mean, even if he switches into Medicham, we're going to lower his speed, which is going to be great in the long run, because that means that Entei can outspeed him, and it's going to be... I just ripped. That was nasty. It's going to be a good time. Anyways, it's going to be a good time. But we're just going to click Rock Tomb. And he's going to end up sacking this Volcarona. Spoiler alert. He's going to sack the Volcarona because, honestly, Volcarona this low of HP, it's not going to do much. I don't even think it can switch into an Aura Sphere from Mew, which is kind of like, it's like, wow. Wow, Volcarona, wow. Because Volcarona, it's kind of like bulky on the special side, but especially after Quiver Dance, but it doesn't have much defense at all, which is why Rock Tomb does so much. And we get a crit, which is useless because last turn would have helped him, but not really because we didn't take any damage anyways. But he's going to go into his Medicham. And this is the threat that I did not like. But we do have Mew in the back, and Mew is a fine switch into this thing. Even a high jump kick does like 40%, which is crazy because it's a resisted and we're defensive. High jump kick is just, Medicham's too good. But yeah, I kind of played mind games with him before all this, talking about Protect on like everything. But so he goes for the Drain Punch, and that basically reveals to me he doesn't carry the high jump kick, which is perfect. The mind games have worked. And we just get to click Psychic right now for free, because if he goes out to Aggron, we can Aura Sphere and then take him out. If he goes Manectric, which is what he does, Psychic's going to do over half. As you can see, it does do over half. And non-invested Psychic does over half, which is crazy. But it's awesome. And we could stay in right now. A Thunderbolt is going to do over half, however, so I don't really want to stay in because, like I said, this Mew is our only switch into the Medicham. So what I'm going to do is go out into Kyurem. We can take any hit, even if Specs Overheat right now, we can take. So we're going to do that. We're going to go into Kyurem, and with Kyurem, we can just click Earth Power, and we basically get a kill, unless it goes Medicham, because I don't think Earth Power 2-hit KOs Medicham. I think it does like 45%, so it's almost a 2-hit KO, but not quite a 2-hit KO, which kind of stinks. But Kyurem is overall the best play for us to do, because if he Volt Switches out, if he goes Aggron, we just Earth Power. If he goes Medicham, we just go back out into the Mew, and then we get the Psychic again, unless he doubles, which then we would just double again, and it would just be double central. But anyways, we got to the Kyurem. And as you can see, he does go for the T-Bolt, and we eat that up deliciously. Things are looking way too good right now. Like, things are just looking way too good. It looks like Lopunny can clean up the match now that Volcarona is gone. But we just Earth Power, take this bad boy out. No problemos, taking him out. And so Kyurem can also clean up now, I believe. No, it can't. Not with one move, because Medicham takes a hit unless it's a Draco, which is like, dang it. But he's going to go into the Medicham. Speaking of the Medicham, he's going to go out to it, and then we just get to go back out into Mew, and then Mew's kind of just going to finish the Medicham off with Psychics and finish off the Aggron with Aura Sphere. And that's going to be the game, and I'm kind of just wrapping up early because I don't really feel any need to talk about these last few turns. He goes for Zen Headbutt trying to get a flinch, but it doesn't happen because Mew is too good, and we pick up the victory. We pick up a 5-0 victory over Jack and the Wolverhampton Weaviles, and good game, Jack. I want to say that first of all, it was a good game. I feel like Jack didn't bring the right team to go up against my team with. I feel like the Aggron, the Manectric, and the Venusaur just don't really match up well against my team. Like I said, the Lando T, the Crobat, and the Bisharp would have been much better choices. But, hey ho, what you gonna do? What's done is done. I was actually kind of fearing a Scarf Lando with like Explosion, because Explosion is crazy high base power if you guys don't know. So I was kind of fearing that, but thankfully he didn't bring it, which is awesome. He doesn't bring that. I was also kind of fearing like a possible Scarf Crobat, because that would outspeed everything on my team, and it would just be really annoying to deal with, unless you get up rocks or something. But he doesn't bring those, which is pretty cool. And so let's talk about the match. So beginning of the match, Avalugg MVP with that Mirror Coat taking out the most important member on Jack's team, the Slowking, turn 1, which is awesome to see. I really love that. And also, with that turn 1, we knew that the Manectric was choice specs, and we took out the Slowking. I think that was probably the most ideal turn 1 this match could have had for us, which is amazing. And also, that Aggron's HP dropped way too fast. But that's going to be the end of the match. There it is, 5-0. So, early game, I feel like we won the turn 1, and then after that, it was kind of even for the next few turns because of the Venusaur and the Kyurem and the not predicting, and then it was just like Volcarona on the Mew, and it was just it was kind of even. I feel like the next few turns after that turn 1 was kind of even, and then after that, I feel like we were able to, let me pause it, I feel like we were able to pull out the victory with the rest of the team because we just had ways to deal with his team since that Slowking was gone. Lopunny didn't hit the field once again. I brought Lopunny to 3 matches and it's only ever hit the field 1 time, which is like, ay. Well, no, it's hit the field more than 1 time, but you know, it's only 1 match, which is like, sigh. I mean, that's a good thing, I guess, because like Lopunny is not needing to be used, so that's a good thing. But with this match, I believe Kyurem got 2 kills, Mew got 2 kills, Avalugg got a kill, and the last kill went to Entei. That was the last kill. So that's how the kills ranked up in this match. With this, spoilers, I don't know if this is really spoilers, but Kyurem is now in the top 5 in the MVP race, which is awesome. I believe it's like number 4, which is pretty cool. It has 6 kills and 1 death, which is awesome. We are now 3-0, which is also cool. Again, good game, Jack. I don't feel like Jack played bad. I feel like Jack played really, really well. He didn't run high jump kick on Medicham, which was a downside. He didn't bring those 3, like I said, which was a downside. And just that turn 1, I don't think he knew about Mirror Coat, which is why he brought in the Slowking, and it just worked out too perfectly for us, which is awesome. And it's actually a really short video compared to the last 2, but I mean, it was sped up and all that good stuff, so it's not really too. It was like a 20-some-odd minute battle. You guys saw the timer. So I think that's most of what I need to say. Next week, we're taking on Sizz in the Somerset Scizors. Also, if you didn't watch Sizz's week 3 battle, I recommend you do that. We are featured kind of in that battle. I recommend you check it out. It's a good time. I recommend you check it. It's a really good time. It's funny because we're battling him next week. But yeah, it's going to be a really good match, and I'm looking forward to that. Just like any other match, of course. I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, I think that's most of what I have to say. MVP of the match, I mean, you could say it was Avalugg because of the Mirror Coat, but I feel like just Mew being able to wall the Medicham. Medicham couldn't really come in because of the fear of the defensive Mew in the back, which we did have, and I feel like Mew put on a lot of pressure onto the Medicham, which was just too good in the end to say that Mew wasn't the MVP. But I mean, Avalugg could also be the MVP. It was probably up in the air between those 2, honestly. Which is pretty cool. Entei, I like the way Entei did. I brought Spit F Entei for the first time ever, and I think he did pretty well. I mean, it was a nice switch into the Volcarona. Though I think if he was like max special attack with a Life Orb, he might have been able to do it with HP Rock, which I probably should have checked that before. But anyways, that's going to be the end of the match. I really did like it. I was hoping to live com this match, but Jack is a really tough guy to get a battle in with. But anyways, I've just been rambling too much. Hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know your thoughts about this match in the comment section down below. Our differential is now 10. We're plus 10, which is awesome. Not negative 10, plus 10. Plus 10. I do like it. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think that's going to be. I hope you guys did enjoy this match. I definitely enjoyed this match. I think it was a really fun match. And yeah, looking forward to next week. Let me know what you guys thought about this match. I already said that. I'm rambling. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Remember, be sure to check out the TBU, the Battle Unions Twitter, Battling Union's YouTube because they have power rankings, all that good stuff going up there. And yeah, that's gonna be everything. I hope you have a great day, and until next time, have a nice trip.